Well, the authorities there in Springfield were none too happy with me shooting a fella down in their streets. And they arrested me. They told me that I was liable for the death of Davis Tudd. Well, I said, what about self-defense? He shot first. Yeah, all the witnesses on his side said he was just funning around. He really wasn't shooting at me. You know, I'm quite sure he don't think it's too fun anymore. Well, the judge saw it my way. Self-defense. I was acquitted there in Springfield. Well, I did figure it's about high time I got out of town.
Guys, so here in Deadwood, we're staying at the Deadwood Mountain Grand, and this room that was gifted to us by Derek and Cindy Stephan is simply amazing. It's beautiful. So hang on, I'm gonna do a review. Well, I'll walk real quick, but well, let's show Tina sitting there. Look at this room.
Beautiful view.
And it has a balcony, which we'll show some pictures in the morning. Obviously it's dark right now, but this is amazing. Got a big TV, a nice desk. You got a safe down here. You got a microwave in here. You've got a refrigerator. You've got luggage. That's ours. A big mirror. A beautiful vanity and mirror, and a shower. It's just nice. What do you think, Tam?
I like it. It's very, very nice.
It is. It's
Very,
beautiful.
very pretty.
And I look how pretty the wood on the door. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful bed.
Bed test. That's like Liz.
All right, we're staying at the Deadwood Mountain Grand. It's a Holiday Inn property, and this was gifted to us by Derek and Cindy. So, man, that was so nice. Very nice.
heart was in pieces. I told myself that was what I needed. The more I felt drowning in doubt, needed to see a way out somehow. Give me a reason, give me a change, give me something to love, at least something I can make sense of. Give me freedom, give me faith to ease my heavy heart, just some energy to feed up and then get rid of. I wanna love, still yearn for heartbreaks, like the feeling in misery. I created my own reality.
Welcome to Deadwood! Yeah, welcome to the world famous saloon number 10. Now, this is the only museum in the world with a bar in it. Yeah! Hey, you know that's why I hang out here. I love museums. Tough crowd. Well, anyway, I know why you're all here today. You're to watch me play some cards, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to do that for you. First, I'm going to tell you some stories about myself and how I came to be the man you know me as today. And also, how I ended up here in Deadwood. And, well, I can tell you, it's going to be pretty tough to concentrate on them stories with these cards sitting all idle like that back here, but I'll do my best. Might as well start from the beginning. I was born in Troy Grove, Illinois, May 27th of 1837.
Yeah.
Quick, how old's that make me?
Pretty old.
39, exactly right. Good job. Now, I am going to skip over a little bit because I really don't think you'd probably recognize me till about 1865. The Civil War had just ended, and, well, I did fight during the Civil War. I was a scout, a spy, and a sharpshooter for the Northern Army. But when the war did end, I was just like everybody else. I needed work. So I took off looking for work. I headed west. This game I played with a fella by the name of Davis Tutt. And Davis, he was a southern boy, and of course I fought for the North during the war, so how we got along well enough to sit across the table from each other, I have no idea. Man, that guy really did not like me at all. But we managed, and we did play for a couple days. Unfortunately, I ended up owing him about $35. Now, $35 being quite a sum of money that I didn't have, and Davis really wanted some collateral, so I didn't know what I was gonna do. All I had was an old pocket watch that my daddy had given me, and I wasn't about to give that up. But Davis, he was relentless. He wanted something to ensure him that he was getting his money back. So, reluctantly, I did end up giving him that pocket watch, but I told him, I said, now Davis, don't be going around telling everybody how you took that for me in a card game, because that ain't how it happened. That watch means a whole lot more to me than $35, and I'm getting it back. Well, the very next day, here's Davis Tutt in the streets of Springfield, swinging that watch around, bragging to everybody, taunting me with it. So I yelled at him across the town square, told him to knock it off, but he didn't want to listen. He yells back at me, I yell back at him. Then what's he do? He pulls out a gun and he takes a shot at me. Landed right at my feet. Well, if you know anything about the West, you don't take a shot at somebody unless you expect one coming right back at you. And I don't miss. I lined up at Davis 75 yards across that town square with my .36 caliber black powder pistol. Bam! One shot, right through the heart. Well, the authorities there in Springfield were none too happy with me shooting a fella down in their streets. And they arrested me. They told me that I was liable for the death of Davis Tudd. Well, I said, what about self-defense? He shot first. Yeah, all the witnesses on his side said he was just funning around. He really wasn't shooting at me. You know, I'm quite sure he don't think it's too fun anymore. Well, the judge saw it my way. Self-defense. I was acquitted there in Springfield. Well, I did figure it was about high time I got out of town. I traveled across Kansas doing odd jobs just to survive. I drove a little freight for a while, scouted all over that place. And as I'm out there scouting, I noticed a few things. I noticed a lot of small towns were sprouting up out there. Yeah, it seemed like everybody just kind of headed west on this big land grab, you know? To be friends, they all got on that wagon train with us. Another week and a half later, we pull up on the edge of town out here. We look down over this gulch, and it stinks something fierce. It was dirty and muddy and nasty. One street, Main Street, the horses, the cattle, the oxen, they'd all go down that street and do their business. It was mud and muck on the main street about that deep. It never dried. They run their placer mining water in the street. They dump their chamber pots in the street. It was gross. But the people didn't care. No, they didn't come here for how it smelled or how it looked. You know why they came here, right?
Gold.
Gold, and lots of it.
So this is a little bit of Heaven Hill bottled in bonds, aged 7 years, at the number 10 bar in Deadwood. That is so good. Now this is the Bullock Hotel and Casino, and it's cool. And look, they got a 25-cent top dollar tin.